Welcome back to another edition of Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas, Executive Director of Forward Worthington. Of course, the collaboration of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, and Worthington Regional Economic Development Corporation for the area. This time out on Oxford Street at the famous Jason Vogt State Farm Insurance Agency. Got Jason here with us. 22 years is what you were saying that you've been in this game.
Yep, it's been a wonderful ride, and it's been, again, Worthington's been great, great business environment to do business in. We've expanded our footprint to Laverne about 3 years ago, so that's been an exciting move for us. And again, I got 8 full-time people here, just wonderful people to support the community and really show the great brand that we have of State Farm.
Now, this particular building, of course, one of the more unique kind of shaped buildings. Have you been in this building the whole time, too?
I have, all 22 years. We've did some remodeling projects a couple different times. It's an octagon building, so if you can find a 90-degree angle in here, I'll be impressed. Everything is at an angle, but it's a very unique building, but it works great for us. It's open, we can have conversations, and again, it's a great building for us.
Definitely. Now, of course, a lot of the services you offer through State Farm, of course, traditional insurance products.
Yep. Anything you buy, we basically insure. Cars, boats, RVs, homes. We also offer some unique products. We have investment products through Pershing Investment LLC. That's a great investment platform for us. We also offer crop insurance for farmers through the federal program through a company called Rain and Hail. Been around for a long, long time. So we offer some unique products. So obviously, we also offer life insurance, a lot of variety of whole life term products in the life insurance arena.
This is probably mostly for my own personal curiosity, but how does crop insurance work? Of course, you're protecting the crops, of course, but what kind of goes into all that?
So it's a federal program. Okay, it's a federal program. The government has a product, and then you can also add hail and other products to that. So again, it's a subsidized product through the government, but yet there's also other products that can go with it.
Okay, so if anything were to happen, like if there was if we ever had a huge hailstorm that damaged or just completely demolished the crop, they've got that little safety net.
Exactly, and it's also based on yield. So if there is a year in which the yields are below normal, they can get some revenue protection as well. Yep.
Now, you touched on it already, kind of. You do have the new, well, I guess it's not relatively new. You've had it for a handful of years now. The new office not new really, but new to you, the office on Laverne.
Yep, and that's been a great expansion for us, so we can really serve all of southwest Minnesota. We go from the Iowa border to the South Dakota border, and again, it's a big, just increased our footprint for the folks. We have a lot of clients west of here, and again, it's been great. It's right behind Taco John's in Laverne, right on 75 there, so it's a great location for us, easy parking, and again, it's a great footprint. We can share staff between the two offices, and we can really serve southwest Minnesota.
You said you had about 8 folks that you employ. Is that between here and the Laverne office?
Yep, we honestly, the proximity of my employees where they live, we do a lot of splitting between the offices. So if you want to meet me in Laverne, let's say you live in Adrian, and you say, hey, I'm going to be in Laverne, I have folks who can meet you there, or in Worthington. Either way, again, we try to make it convenient for our customers.
Right on. Now, one thing that you wanted to point out, well, as far as getting to meet up with you or reaching out and trying to see if any of the products can work for your clients and stuff, it's one of those. You have a Facebook page, and that is.
Yep, it's kind of funny. People make fun of me because we haven't been on the web too long. I got some younger folks who really expanded that footprint. Just go to State Farm Insurance, Jason Vogt, or Jason Vogt State Farm Insurance, and you'll see us on Facebook. We're trying to be more active in that arena. Obviously, I have a website as well at jasonvogt.com. Again, you can get a hold of us obviously by traditional phone as well. So.
And of course, the white convertible outside with your face on it, can't miss that.
Yeah, you can't miss that, and I get a little grief about that, but it's been around for a long time. So again, it's a mobile billboard for us. So.
Now, if someone wanted to give you a phone call, get a hold of you or part of your staff, what's the phone number to call?
Yep, Laverne is 283-4401, and here in Worthington is 372-2906.
Talking with Jason Vogt here on Oxford Street at the State Farm office of Jason Vogt. Of course, if you are in need of any insurance services, feel free to give Jason and his staff a call. And when you do come in, make sure that you say that you saw him here on Focus Forward here on Studio 3. Coming up next, we'll talk about what's coming up on the community calendar. Welcome back to Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas, Executive Director of Forward Worthington. Let's talk about what we got coming up on the community calendar. Jake, are you ready? He's always ready. All right, so coming up, what do we got? Of course, King Turkey Day getting very close. We are just mid-October, mid-August right now. It's going to be here before you know it. But in order to help us prepare, we would like some assistance from chamber members and the community. King Turkey Day, of course, hosts a delegation from Cuero, Texas. They, of course, include the Ruby Begonia race team, but also include other citizens from Cuero that come up to enjoy our hospitality. And one of the things that we do is we put together a little bit of a hospitality bag. So if you have anything that you would like to include into the hospitality bags, of course, give our office a phone call. That is 372-2919. Of course, you can also bring that stuff down to 700 2nd Avenue, just outside of downtown Worthington, just down the hill from the Worthington Fire Hall. Also, King Turkey Day related, of course, we are still accepting entries into the Grand Parade. So if you have a parade, an organization that you want to go through the parade, come on by our office and get that application, and we can squeeze you in onto that list there. Of course, the address at our office, 700 2nd Avenue. Here in Worthington. How about Farmers Market and the Street Market? That's still going on. That's still going on until October as far as Farmers Market and Street Market go. And the Farmers Market, always very busy. Starting at 3 o'clock, going until 6 o'clock. Very busy time for the Farmers Market right now. Of course, that is on Tuesdays over at the Pavilion from 3 until 6. You can take in the farmers market as well as the street market. But also don't forget about our other farmers market that we have on Saturdays. This year, that is over at the Runnings parking lot on the east end of Oxford Street. Temporary location, usually over at the Ace Hardware parking lot, but because of all of the construction going on that section of Oxford Street, moved it down the road to the Runnings parking lot, and that is from 8 until noon on Saturdays over at the Runnings parking lot. From the Worthington Regional Healthcare Foundation, they are going to be sponsoring some professional scholarships here. They're accepting applications to regional healthcare workers who are looking to advance in the healthcare profession. A maximum of $2,000 per scholarship may be awarded. Now, the application and criteria for the healthcare professional scholarship, that can be found at their website, wrhcf.com, under the scholarship tab, and those applications must be submitted by September 22nd. You can always, of course, get a hold of Jeff Rodert. He is the executive director of the Healthcare Foundation. Actually has an office in our little section, so you can call him 372-2919 if you don't already have his cell phone number. Or, of course, visit him as well, 700 2nd Avenue, right in our office area. Flower Power Yard of the Week. If you are driving around, you see somebody that's keeping up their yard and making it nice and pretty with flowers and such, and you think, you know what, they should be recognized. Well, that's the Flower Power Yard of the Week. So just give our office a phone call, 372-2919. Tell us that address, and we'll get them on the list to be considered for the Flower Power Yard of the Week. And a couple things here from the Forbidden Barrel Brewing Company in downtown Worthington. They are offering Music Bingo, new thing that they're offering every Sunday through King Turkey Day, 4 until 6 o'clock. Music Bingo over on Sundays at Forbidden Barrel Brewing Company. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas. We'll see you next time.